Hi, everyone. Welcome to Speak Easy English. We're so happy you're here today. If you're new here, we help you learn practical, everyday English. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to support our channel. It really helps us.
Hello, friends. I'm Leo, and I'm excited to be here today with my co-host, Sophia. We're going to learn how to talk about daily routines in English. This is a perfect topic for beginners.
That's right, Leo. Today we'll use simple words and phrases to describe our everyday activities. We'll talk about morning routines, work, meals, evening activities, and weekend habits. Let's start with mornings. Leo, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
I usually wake up at 6:30 when my alarm clock rings. First, I stretch my arms and legs. It feels good. Then I drink a big glass of water. My doctor says water is important in the morning. What about you, Sophia?
I wake up at 7. I always make my bed first because it makes my room look nice. Then I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and wash my face. The cold water helps me wake up. Do you eat breakfast right away?
Yes, breakfast is very important for me. I usually eat 2 eggs with toast or sometimes oatmeal. I always drink coffee too. Coffee helps me wake up. What do you eat for breakfast?
I usually eat yogurt with fruit or cereal with milk. I drink tea instead of coffee. Tea is softer for my stomach. After breakfast, I get dressed for work. How about you? What do you wear for work?
I work from home, so I often wear comfortable clothes like sweatpants and a t-shirt. But when I go to the office, I wear a nice shirt and pants. Do you wear special clothes for work?
Yes, I wear business clothes, usually a blouse and skirt or dress. I have to look professional at my job. How do you get to work, Leo?
I usually walk to work because my office is only 15 minutes from my home. Walking is good exercise. When the weather is bad, I take the bus. What about you?
I take the subway to work. The subway station is 5 minutes from my house. I listen to English podcasts during my commute. It's good practice. How long does it take you to get to work?
Walking takes 15 minutes, and by bus, it takes about 20 minutes with traffic. I'm lucky to live close to my office. Let's talk about work routines. What do you do at work, Sophia?
I work in an office. I answer emails, attend meetings, and write reports. I usually eat lunch at my desk while working. What about you? What's your job like?
I'm a teacher, so I spend most of my day talking with students. I prepare lessons, grade papers, and have meetings with other teachers. I always eat lunch in the teacher's lounge with my colleagues.
That sounds nice. Do you have a favorite part of your workday?
I love teaching my afternoon class because the students are always energetic and happy. What's your favorite time at work?
I like the morning because I have the most energy. By afternoon, I get tired and need coffee. Speaking of afternoon, what do you do after lunch?
After lunch, I teach my afternoon classes. Then I usually have a meeting or prepare for the next day. Sometimes I feel sleepy after lunch, so I drink green tea. How about you?
I often feel sleepy too. I sometimes take a short walk around the office building. The fresh air helps me wake up. Do you have any tricks for the afternoon sleepiness?
I drink cold water and sometimes eat a small apple. The sugar gives me energy. Let's talk about the end of the workday. What time do you finish work?
I usually finish at 5:30. I clean my desk, turn off my computer, and say goodbye to my colleagues. What about you?
I finish at 4 o'clock on most days. On Fridays, I finish early at 3. After work, I like to go to the gym. I exercise for about an hour, usually running on the treadmill or lifting weights. What do you do after exercise?
I prefer yoga at home. I follow yoga videos on YouTube. It helps me relax after a long day. Do you exercise every day?
I try to exercise 3 times a week. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On other days, I just take a walk in the park. What do you do after exercise?
After yoga, I cook dinner. I enjoy cooking. I usually make simple food like chicken with vegetables or pasta with sauce. What do you usually make for dinner?
I often make rice with fish and vegetables. Sometimes I make soup or salad. On busy days, I order pizza or Chinese food. Do you like to cook?
Yes, I find cooking relaxing. I often listen to music while cooking. After dinner, I wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. Do you help with cleaning?
Of course. I clean the kitchen after dinner too. My rule is the person who cooks doesn't clean. So if I cook, my roommate cleans. And if she cooks, I clean. It's a good system.
That's smart. After cleaning, what do you do in the evening?
I usually watch TV shows or movies. Sometimes I play video games with friends online. I also read books before bed. How do you spend your evenings?
I often watch TV or read too. I sometimes video call my family. My parents live in another city. On Wednesdays, I have an English class online. Do you study English in the evening?
Yes, I practice English for 30 minutes every evening. I use a language app on my phone. I also write 5 sentences about my day in English. It's good practice.
That's an excellent idea. I should try that. Let's talk about bedtime routines. What do you do before going to sleep?
I always take a warm shower before bed, then I brush my teeth and set my alarm clock for the next morning. I usually read a book for 15 minutes in bed. What about you?
I take a shower too, but sometimes I take a bath with bath salts. It's very relaxing. I write in my journal for 5 minutes about my day. I always charge my phone away from my bed so I don't use it before sleep.
That's smart. What time do you usually go to bed?
I go to bed at 10:30 on weekdays. I need about 8 hours of sleep. On weekends, I go to bed later. How about you?
I go to bed at 11 during the week. On Friday and Saturday, I stay up until midnight sometimes. Let's talk about weekends. How are your weekends different?
On weekends, I sleep until 8 or 9 o'clock. No alarm clock. I make a big breakfast with pancakes or eggs and bacon. I often meet friends for coffee or go shopping. What do you do on weekends?
I sleep late too. I usually clean my apartment on Saturday morning. Then I go to the market to buy food for the week. On Sundays, I often visit my family or watch sports with friends.
That sounds nice. Do you have any special weekend traditions?
Every Sunday, I call my grandmother. We talk for an hour. It's our special time. Do you have weekend traditions?
Every Saturday, I video call my best friend who lives in another country. We drink coffee together and talk about our week. It feels like we're in the same room.
Technology is amazing. Well, everyone, now it's your turn to practice. Try to describe your daily routine in English.
Yes, start with simple sentences. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. Remember, you don't need perfect grammar.
Practice every day, even for 5 minutes. You can talk to yourself in English while doing your routine, like, now I'm making coffee, or I'm putting on my shoes.
That's great advice. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us make more lessons for you.
And don't forget to like this video. See you next time for more English practice.
Goodbye and happy learning.